Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And starting this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Yeah, that's fouled off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pulls that one foul.
Come on, Seth.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one is lifted in the air. Isbell sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Judge rips that one. And that is that. Yankees nothing, Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Jonathan India.
Designated hitter, Jonathan
India hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. In the air, foul off first. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vinny.
2 down, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. And here comes Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 35.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. And a foul ball. Pitch misses. And a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Count is full.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that is out of play. And he deals. Fastball for a strike. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Fastball is outside. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Now move to first. Bellinger dives back. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying. And it is out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. That one fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Isbell sizes this one up. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Batting it, the left fielder,
2 outs,
24,
base is empty.
Jason
Here's the left fielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Perez.
Cole back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
That is it. The second baseman.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a slow roller, and that's a foul ball. And a 1-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That's in there. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Perez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Yeah, the batter now, M.J. Melendez. Fastball for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
0-1, no strike.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fought off foul. This one smoked, could be trouble. In comes the run from third, and they're up by 3. Around second is Jazz. The relay to third, the tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Massey pulls it in on the run. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, down the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That catches the corner. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1. Bam. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals, and he takes a strike. Garcia stands at second with no outs. Little chopper rolls foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jonathan India at the plate. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Moved to second, and he's back in there. Liner caught it second.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Shortstop, Bobby.
Now it's the shortstop,
Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
0-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. Yankees 3 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
35, Cody Bellinger.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Stanton.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Foul ball there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Yankees up by 3. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Angel Serpa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stratton getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2, and that's down and away. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Goldie steps into the box. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Stanton over at second. Wells over at first with one away. Fouled off down the right side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike.
Finish him.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And they tack on 3. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Royals,
on here, Chris Bubich.
number 50.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Doubled his first time up. And it's fouled away. Cabrera in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs. High fly ball right field. Renfroe in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. That one's in there. 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Fastball is outside.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That just misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you,
number
but he just
13.
wasn't fooled at all.
Man at first, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. A strikeout for the Coltrane. He's making it look easy out there.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a
batter,
hammer
number
or
19.
Uncle Charlie, and you can
Second
see
baseman,
why. It's not a
Michael
looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. That's down and in. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, 2 ball. To Volpe at second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough
Now
one to turn
batting,
2 on.
the
So
right
a
field,
nice job to get the
Hunter.
out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Gets under it and pops it up. Volpe. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 6 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas
Leading off
City,
for the
top
Yankees,
5, John
the shortstop,
Sciambi with Chris
Anthony
Singleton. And leading it
Volpe.
off, Anthony Volpe. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a
Jazz
good sound coming off
Jr.
the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Volpe flying around third and headed home. And he's got himself a triple. Play at the plate, not in time, he's safe.
The right fielder,
And they're
number
pulling away
99,
up by
Aaron
7 now.
Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 8-0. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row
Now
for the
batting, the
offense.
center
He
fielder,
really shot
Cody
that one down the right
Bellinger.
field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Bellinger up to hit. A strikeout and a walk. That's towards center. Isbell under it. Brings it in. One down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really
1 ball,
sells the
2
changeup with
strikes.
that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The catcher, number
And now the
28,
catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Oh, great grab on the dive.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job, quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
This game's a bit of a
Leading
blowout,
up
Siggy.
for
Let's
the
talk about
Royals,
something random.
the
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Right through there for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And there's one away.
Now
That was a good
batting,
pitch to hit
the
right
third
down the heart of the
baseman,
plate.
Mike
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Doubled in his first AB. Inside.
That's
1-0. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
The center fielder, number 28.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Kyle
Struck out swinging his first time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ground ball left side. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning's still alive.
Now
unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
So the batting order turns over. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So one left for Kansas City, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's Paul Goldschmidt. Bubich back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Bullpen action for the Royals. John Schreiber preparing to come on if needed. And that misses. 1-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Renfroe makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason.
And up next for New York,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
And now it's switch hitting
Cabrera.
third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. And that's too high. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Finish him.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. 1 for 3. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Cabrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Check swing, called strike. And down on strikes. And the inning is over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up
The
for it
first
by
baseman,
something off
number
speed
9,
earlier in the
Vinny
at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Pasquantino in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It's a K from the Coltrane. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of
the
inning
Yankees,
number 7.
the second
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball is outside. Foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
Please, Luke.
On the ground, Massey. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The other way, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That's ball 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
On the ground to the left, Garcia. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So the Yanks go in order as the lead holds at 8-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey.
He was late there, strike 1.
And it really looks like
0-1.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Over to Goldie. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Well, clearly just
left
anxious
fielder,
right there,
one,
and understandably so in an 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Melendez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still 8-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next pitch is outside. Right side. Massey to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one wrapped foul. Outside low. Ball 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees as it remains an 8-0 game. Mark Leiter Jr. comes on now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters
Number 56.
going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Leiter Jr.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Jake Cousins, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Check swing, called strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Out to short, Volpe. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that's outside. Outside. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So back to the top of the order. Jonathan India, the next to hit. And that one clips the corner. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. One down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there at the knees. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
India, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball, that's low.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Angel Serpa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Dominguez.
Dominguez leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. John Schreiber getting ready to go. Stratton getting loose as well. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man
baseman,
comes up, gets into
Oswaldo
scoring position. Now,
Cabrera.
there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So a man aboard. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Out to short. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah.
One out and a runner at second. Back foot slider struck him out.
The batter number 13,
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And now
That's
the
a
count
ball.
is even. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. One left for the Yankees, and it remains an 8-1 game.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start the
61.
bottom of the ninth, Jake Cousins.
And you know,
Cousins.
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Leading up
Your
for
mental
the
toughness
Royals,
matters in
the
situations
catcher,
like this as well.
Salvador
Perez.
Perez digs in now. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The batter number 19, second baseman.
And to the plate for
Michael
Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Massey.
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
He's really good hitting the
The right
baseball the
fielder,
other way.
number
So
16,
credit the pitcher for having him
Hunter
out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him
Renfroe.
fooled.
And next up for the Royals, Hunter Renfroe. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
Now batting, left
Here's the
fielder,
left fielder, MJ Melendez.
Melendez.
That one fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Cousins is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.